Welcome everyone. Today I'm in Dreamer office to present to you a special project. This video in fact will be totally different from the others, as we have a special guest. She's Julie Montagu. She asked us to visit the best and most exclusive apartment for sale in Florence city center. Who is Julie? Julie is an entrepreneur. She's well known as the American Viscountess, as the name of her YouTube channel. She's American, we can say Tuscan by adoption. She married a British Viscount, and she's actually a controversial TV personality. Now I'm waiting for her to select the best apartment.
Hi everybody, welcome to Florence. I am so excited to be here because you and I are going to be looking at some of Florence's most incredible apartments. First though, I've got to get dressed. All right, I found it. Number 11. Undici.
Avanti!
So wonderful.
Welcome!
Oh my goodness. Anyway, I'm excited for today.
Me too. So now we are here to select the properties.
Great. Okay.
So I'm asking you, which are the particular feature that you could be interested to see in a property?
If it was possible to have a big garden,
Absolutely.
but also a view. So looking view, maybe a terrace.
And frescoes.
And frescoes. I mean, you're in Italy.
These kind of unique pieces. But we have amazing apartment with frescoes that I want to show to you.
Okay,
I
great.
have in my mind two of them. So just to recap, Julie, we're gonna see the first one is in San Niccolò, Oltrarno, with a huge garden. The price is 6.5 million.
Right.
Then we have the second, which is just 2 minutes walking from Duomo. Is 5.2 million, and then we have the big palazzo, as I told you, with the majestic entrance and everything, with the frescoes in Oltrarno too.
Right.
Which is 3.5 million.
Okay.
And the last one is the surprise.
Okay.
It's the one with the view.
Okay.
It's
Great.
in an amazing location, really unique. There are only 3 apartments with a little balcony with the view in that location. So it's something really, really unique.
Okay.
And the price is 3.2 million.
Okay. So coming on this journey with me and with Chiara.
Let's go.
Let's go.
So Julie, now we are inside the palace in San Niccolò in Oltrarno. And actually we have 600 square meters, the indoor part.
Right.
Part of the apartment is in this side, and then we have the annex
Right.
of other 2 little apartments.
Oh my goodness.
Then we have the medieval tower on
Yes.
the top of all the stairs inside the garden.
I can't wait to explore that. And how big are the gardens?
4,000 square meters, so it's really big. It's actually the second private garden inside the city center after the one of Four Seasons. Let's start from this side.
Yeah,
I think.
perfect.
Let's
Brilliant.
go. So Julia, I would like to focus in this room. As you can see, there are frescoes.
Incredible.
And there are from the 20th century, original of course. This table, this chair, and some other little furniture in the other rooms are from Maurizio Gucci office.
No.
And the owner bought it from an auction.
So let me ask you this. So if I come in and I've fallen in love with this table in particular, but maybe some of the other pieces of furnishings, is it possible to negotiate that as well?
Is possible?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I'm just having a little wander around. It's like an incredible maze. has just caught the gardens. Oh my goodness. This is one of the biggest private gardens in Florence. It's spectacular, but I'm literally visualizing myself doing my yoga practice right here in this garden in the heart of Florence. Oh, yeah, okay, I've got to get back to reality because I've got to meet Chiara and we need to go tour the rest of this amazing apartment. Hi, oh my goodness, I just had a little wander around. There is some history here with this apartment, isn't there?
This apartment actually was renovated, and at the beginning it was a convent. So we have the oldest part that we can say are the cellar, a huge space that a possible client can use as a spa, for example.
Right.
What is cool is that we have this floor, then we have the floor downstairs, there is a library,
okay.
There was a chapel. So this is something really unique that now the owner decided to create kind of a loft that
right.
you can use it in a different way.
Yes.
And also there is another part there.
I do want to check out the garden, but I'd love to see what's downstairs.
Absolutely.
That library. Okay, let's go. Let's go see that. I've just arrived. This was the chapel, the original old chapel. And you can see right here that this, where the altar was, so right here, the altar was here, and the owner has created this into a bedroom, but you've got to think of this is a huge space that you can do anything with. So to me, it's like the perfect space to entertain and just incredible. This is one of the apartments and just the furnishings are just so Firenze. In this apartment, you've got a kitchenette right here, you've got your bathroom here. I mean, this is completely self-contained, but I've got to get to that garden because it's calling to me right now. This is incredible. This medieval tower, huge gardens, and this spectacular view. It doesn't get any better than this, everybody. How incredible was that first apartment? But now I'm on my way to meet Chiara at the second apartment, and I know it has incredible historical features. And if you know me and watch my channel, you know how much I love anything to do with history, especially here in Florence. So, oop, there's the door. Here we are. Let's go inside. Yeah. Let's go.
So come in.
Oh my goodness. I literally feel like I'm walking into like the Uffizi or something.
It's true, it's true. This palazzo was actually the palace from the Buontalenti family. Who is Buontalenti? Buontalenti was the most famous designer, architect of the Medici family. These two frescoes represent Buontalenti and are made from Lapi, a painter from the Buontalenti school.
Basically, you're walking into this room and you've got a connection with the Medici family, Buontalenti, and you've got Lapi right here.
Absolutely.
Right
Here, just.
I mean, just right here. Now these,
They look like bassorilievo, but they're not sculpture. They're painting, actually.
No.
It's just an effect. And the Soprintendenza, which is the Italian Heritage Authority,
Right.
said that these are the most important piece of this palazzo. This typical kind of ceiling is called cassettoni, but it's totally different because, as you said, normally the square are very small, not like this. So it's
Right,
something really unique. And in each square, there is a fantastic paint.
yes. You know, in England, we have something called English Heritage, and they help to look after historical buildings, and even you can live in historic buildings as a private owner. Do you have something similar in Italy?
Absolutely. In this case, there is the restriction of the Belle Arti Soprintendenza because of the importance of
Yes.
the value
Yes,
of this
of course.
place. So now we are in the most important, let's say, part of the
Right.
apartment. Then we have another living space on the right side.
Okay.
The studio, library and everything. 4 bedrooms, 5 bathrooms. And then there is a wine cellar. And then on the left side, we have the dining room communicating to the kitchen.
Okay.
So
Okay,
let's
brilliant.
move.
How brilliant.
It's actually a mix of the contemporary piece like the kitchen,
Yes.
which is a
Buffy
Buffy
design.
piece, yes, a Buffy design. But if you see the ceiling, cassettone,
Yeah,
a
cassettone, but smaller
but
than-
smaller, because actually under this there is a frescoes from the
No.
Renaissance, yes. And then we have the fireplace, which is a unique piece, authentic from the Renaissance.
Is it?
It is super big, and you know it was covered, and they found it under a wall
No.
during the renovation.
Happens in England.
Yeah, everywhere.
If you can't remove it, you cover it up. So when you show this, this beautiful apartment to clients, are they then able to just sort of walk around and take it all in?
Yeah, of course. Sometimes
Yeah.
when they come like for 3 times and they're very, very close to start a negotiation.
Yes.
It happens.
It's a big decision. Okay, so is there any way that I would be able to just sort of hang out here, take it all in?
Of
And
course.
would that be okay?
Yeah, just
Okay.
because of you, of course.
The key. The keys. Should we meet later for an aperitivo?
Yes, let's do it.
Okay, we'll meet
Okay.
later for an aperitivo.
Okay,
Okay.
I go.
Le
Bye,
chiavi.
see you later.
Ciao.
Ciao.
Chiara has left me with the keys and given me freedom to just sort of explore this incredible historical apartment myself. But first up, I'm going to switch on some music and make myself a cup of tea. Oh my goodness. I feel like I'm in my own little private museum. It's incredible, but with the comforts of a home. Incredibly comfortable sofa here, but surrounded by history from the Renaissance. I mean, where can you really find an apartment like this? It's incredible. I saw this balcony and I just thought, this is how I'm going to end my visit here. Finishing off my cup of tea, breathing in just the energy from Florence. I mean, it's like history all around. Listen to the bells. That is the Duomo. That's how close we are. Just incredible.
So let's cheers about this amazing day.
Amazing.
I hope that you like these 2 apartments.
I loved them, and I love that we're celebrating with aperitivo.
With aperitivo.
I mean, it's so much better than what we do in England, we just have tea.
No, it's true. Better to have a spritz. And I mean, what is interesting that today we have seen two different apartments, totally different. One was in Oltrarno, and the other one was in the heart of the city center. One was with the garden, so the outdoor part is super big, and it's actually a little word of peace in the heart of
it's true. I mean, I found my peace there doing some yoga. Incredible.
It's true. And then the other, which is, I mean, a piece of history, we can say.
Yeah. It
High
is.
ceiling, the frescoes of Bontalenti.
It's like you've got the old with the new, the contemporary with history sort of meshing together.
Which is your favorite?
I mean, if I go back to the first one, of course, I was thinking this is incredible because it was quite hidden and tucked away, which I liked because it was private. And then all of a sudden you come into it and you're like, you mean you have to put your hand over your mouth because you're like, this is so vast. And the garden is incredible to have that garden in the heart of Florence. So I was thinking to myself when I left, this one, I don't care what she shows me next, this one's going to be my favorite. And then we go to the next one and you're like, right. I mean, there's the Duomo. You know what I mean? It's just incredible. And then you walk in and you have this sort of majestic, incredible, grand opening into the apartment. And then it's just all the frescoes and just the history with the Medici family and the high ceilings.
So you're not able to choose.
So I can't choose. When I bought my house in Italy, and I will say it was incredibly important, if not essential, to have somebody here holding my hand.
Absolutely.
And that's what you do, Chiara.
It's not about only showing the property and then you like it, and I mean, it's about give to these people, to our international clients, which are actually the 80% of the people. To do all of this, sometimes there are trusts that people want to buy with a trust or with a company. Different situation. It makes a difference, I think.
It does. We're sort of post-pandemic now. What is happening here in Florence with the housing market? People are buying. I know that the dollar is very strong right now.
It's an old trend regarding the Americans that buy in Tuscany, but now there is a big wave coming from them because of the dollar, which is very strong now. And I mean, it's a good moment because the prices are still low in respect of the quality of the properties and in respect of what you can find in Europe, in the other capitals. If you're talking about Paris,
London.
I mean, the price is very high in respect of what you can get here now.
Absolutely. Italy's the best. See you tomorrow. Wow, I really drank this quite fast.
We are missing 2 apartments.
I know. I mean, if they're anything like today, they are going to be spectacular. Spectacular. Cannot wait. Domani.
And thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to comment and to subscribe. Tomorrow we're gonna see other 2 apartments for the second episode of this amazing project with Julie. Don't miss it.